So
yeah. We have to see if there's any
yeah,
sequel
I feel like
where the rest of the America
will come
gets
up
involved.
definitely with America on the second one. But
because he's definitely not the one. Yeah, he's not the one calling shots. So we'll see what happens. I think my favorite character, I'm gonna go with Warmonger, but this is I'm not to the place to where I would want to hurt other black people. You know what I mean? Even with my business, I deal with a lot of black people that just hate on me that for no reason, like other black artists, and you've seen them literally just spitefully. I've never been in a place to where I just wanted to just get them back or just make calls and ruin their lives or try. So that's where I don't agree with Warmonger. I feel like he went.
But he was coming from a place of anger. I mean, that was what he'd been fighting for. Imagine like finding your dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
now that
found his dad with the Panther claws in him. You know?
You're right.
So I feel like, but in the end, I mean, he was like, I always wanted a kid in Oakland dreaming of fairy tales.
Yeah,
right?
man.
So that was cool because he was like, okay, and then he brought him to the edge so he could see his like beautiful. But I feel like if he wouldn't, I feel like he should have brought him back. I don't feel like he's dead. I don't feel like he's dead. I don't think he's dead.
I feel it though. I feel like even when you think about it, the writer could have written it a different way to where he survived and things. But we're gonna let the writer live because it was an excellent movie. We're gonna let him live. Because I thought Black Panther was going to kill him, and I was about to be pissed.
Yeah, he said, don't be having black... He hasn't killed nobody.
You know what I mean? He hasn't killed nobody. The first person the Black Panther killed better not be a black man. I'm not having it.
I feel
So, what else is there?
But you also didn't... You said you didn't like when they were making the gorilla noise, but that's what they were. They were like the gorilla... I get where you're coming from, but at the same point...
Yes.
I don't think it was like of course, you know what I mean? I felt like you were like, oh, of course they're making gorilla, but they were like, he was there, the Panthers, they were like and I like when he said, we're vegetarians. I was like,
I love that. I thought that was
like,
a great
gorillas
recovery.
are, you know, they are herbivores, you know?
Yeah, and
so
I was kind of hot about the whole. I didn't like that because when they went into Black Panther's territory, when they were in Wakanda, ain't nobody doing that.
First of all, is that the noise that
I don't know what the hell
what noise the Panther
they didn't even attempt it. Is what I'm saying.
But it's easier to do a gorilla noise, right?
Of course, for us. I don't know. I feel it though. But when he said that they were vegetarians, I thought that was great. Even past the gorilla people being vegetarians, understanding.
Well, no, gorillas are vegetarians.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even past gorillas being vegetarians, kind of understanding that maybe that's
who they
like when I look into African culture today, they weren't eating meat. You know what I'm saying? So when I look into real Africa, they were vegetarians. So I'm like, I like that. I like that they're just like, nah, we're just chilling. And the way he laughed it off. How did you feel about the ending of the movie?
I loved it because they're bringing that to not only kind of pay homage to, I think, Michael B. Jordan's character, who is it? Warmonger,
yeah.
So I think that was awesome because they went back to his neighborhood, his stomping grounds, where his dad was actually killed. You know what I mean? There's history there with that. But I think, I don't know, I just think I liked how it ended, you know?
Right.
Like with the sister, you know, but yeah.
I love the ending. I can't even think of, and I'm a huge critic of anything black, of course on the side of black people, but I couldn't think of anything better to do. Even from them, you know, Michael B. Jordan dying the way he went out, I thought was so great. Even then going back to where Michael B. Jordan was a kid. And first of all, of course, surface level, the Black Panther buying the block was amazing. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, I bought that one. I bought that one and that one. I'm like, because that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Buy everything. So,
but he was going back to, because that's what Michael B. Jordan, or Warmonger, I should say.
But it's like,
that's what he always said that they didn't do, because they kept what they had there. So to bring that back and kind of, I felt, and then they involved the little kids that were playing basketball. I love that.
And that's
and then
the
this is just like, they're like, what's a Wakanda? He's like, what? So yeah, that was cool.
I totally agree with that. I was amazed at how they showed the talents of Africans with math and science. they pushed math and science to the limit, and I loved it because if there's anything that we should be noticed for, it is that. You know what I mean? Chemistry coming from Kemet. You know what I mean? Just everything, math and science. And I love math and science. I love...
Science and math.
You don't like math or science?
You know I'm bad at math.
Well, I know you're math. No, I don't think you're bad at math. It's just ways that you do math. Everything in math, circular. But let's do a rating.
A rating?
1 out of 10. What do you give this rating of Black Panther?
Man, I'm not like movie. Like I like it. The action scene.
Just give us
a rating.
Rating.
10 being like the best.
10 being the best.
I would.
You can do halves as well.
Halves. I don't know. I thought I was super entertained, and it's hard for me to be entertained in a movie because sometimes I be getting lost in like fighting movies and stuff too. I'm like,
let's just throw one out there. And you're somebody who hasn't seen the series.
Yeah.
Which is also great. Probably should have said that earlier. She's someone who hasn't really watched Marvel at all. So she came in as a fresh viewer, and I've seen every movie. So, rating out of the 1 out of 10.
I don't even know why I would give it not a 10. Because
So
I
give it a 10.
Well, I would go with 9 because I wish they would have came together in the end. Okay. But I do like how it went out. I don't know. I think they would have been good coming together.
Okay.
So 9.
2 parts that I thought it was a little, like I said, a little shaky on the gorilla part, on the hoo part. You know
yeah, but
I mean?
they are. That's who they identify with at that moment. I feel you.
Just a little gripe, not a big one. They did try to make the white dude out to be a hero.
But I feel like the sister came through.
The sister came through.
Because the
all
white dude didn't know what to do with any of it, and then the sister was like fighting, doing.
Yeah, she's like, I made it Americanized for you. But I feel like they try to make him look like a hero when he was like, I'll stay here and fight. And I'm like, at the same time, he was blowing up ships that were going to America or going to the rest of the world to empower black people.
So you agree with Michael B. Jordan's character do that? Because I feel like in the end, they went there, and there's a right way to go about it. You don't just barge on in, because then that jeopardizes their home.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And then what they've created, and their everything. Their technology,
I understand.
everything.
Only thing I'm saying is I feel like they kind of set up a little bit of a narrative of, oh my God, he's willing to risk his life for everybody because he risked his life for the black girl, and then he's gonna risk his life to sit in there and shoot these planes down, which we're going back to empower black people. That's all I'm saying. Because I noticed little things, like even when they were kneeled down, like before they got back up.
The white dude was up.
The white dude.
The white dude. I saw that. I was like, what the? I was like, first of all, the white dude should have been the last one to get the fuck out. He should have been.
All right. See, now stuff like that. So, with these things being said, I'm gonna go with a 9.5 out of 10. Just because I'm gonna give you that half a point. Just because it is so brilliant and black. Thanks for hanging out with us. It has been an amazing experience. Please go spend your money there. Go spend your money. Go. I loved it. I thought it was great. 32. All right. We'll see you guys next time. See ya.